Ready for this? Oh, so good. Good morning. It is 8 a.m. on Friday, and I am taking apart part of my Widebody kit today. Well, attempting to. Oh, so good. Red Bull, sponsor me at this point. Good God. Need to, give me a second. They're so tiny. But yeah, so my bumper's messed up. Don't know how that happened. So we're gonna attempt to fix it this weekend, starting today. My back bumper is misaligned and I'm not sure as to why. And then I think my OEM strut like poles for the wing that used to be on there is poking through the fiberglass, which is where you saw that little like hole starting to form. I don't know why that's happening. I thought that would have been taken care of. I'm not sure what's going on. So we're gonna try to fix that, which means I need to take off my left and right fenders and then the back bumper itself. Hey! I'm like not excited to do this. If I'm being a little honest, I'm actually kind of nervous, so yay! I'm gonna finish my breakfast and then bye. Okay, so I finished my protein bar. Now I just have to finish this throughout the day. It'll probably take 20 minutes to finish this. I went ahead and unlocked my car. Look at this cute little guy I got the other day. Look how cute he is. He matches the brown on my Pandem. And the green matches the... I'm just a girl. I went ahead and got like the Ziploc snack bags. I think I have like 5 or 6 of them in order to put bolts and washers and stuff in. And then I got a Sharpie so I can label them just so that I'm being organized. And then I got my Allen key. I believe this fits the bolts on my kit. I don't know, we'll find out. Let's do this thing. Oh, I'm missing part of I'm missing another bolt. Okay, so the fender is able to come off. However, it's this part that's stuck. So if I'm trying to remember if there's a bolt underneath here that I need to get off. It's been like a freaking year since I've done this, so I'm honestly not sure. So I don't want to pull on the fender too much because I was like, I'm scared it's gonna crack. And I need another person to, in case the fender does start to fall, catch it, and I'm by myself right now. So what I think I'm gonna do is just kind of insert some bolts right here just to keep, just to keep the fender like inside, like in place. And I'll put like a bolt or 2 in, and then I'll do the other side, only keep 2 bolts in, and that's just how it's gonna be until I have another person to help me right now. Okay, so I did some feeling around and there is a bolt that connects my side skirt to my right and left, I guess, rear fender. The problem is that I don't have my quick jacks yet, which means that my car is currently just kind of like stuck like this because I want to be able to get like under the car more because I can't see that bolt. So basically it's going to be an FAFO situation and I'm just going to try to like take it off with this. I genuinely don't remember what that bolt looks like. If I can use an Allen key, if I have to use a screwdriver, if I have to use a 10mm, I genuinely have no idea. Yay! Cars are a pain. It's so close. My Allen key is just too small. Okay, this is the Allen key I use for the outside of my kit. And I believe that this is the Allen key I need to use for the rest of my bolts on my kit. I'm so close. I just can't, like, I don't have the finger strength to turn it, and it's also just a little bit too long, so. But there is progress, and that is rewarding. It's honestly been forever since I worked on a car by myself. Like, I think the last time I did any maintenance work on any of my cars truly by myself, no one home, was probably doing some wiring or like fixing the lights on the Tahoe. And that was probably a year ago. That's crazy. Okay, back to it. I need someone to hold the fender. I really need someone to hold this fender. I'm so scared of like unbolting it and having it flip down and like the kit flexing and cracking or breaking or scratching it. Like I know I have a ceramic coat, but like I'll remove one more bolt on my side skirt and see if that helps. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's turning! Success. Okay. Are there any others? Not that I can feel, which means... Oh, just kidding, there's one more. I'm so freaking close. There's literally just one more bolt. Do you see it? Look at it. Oh, there's so many rocks. Victory is mine. Victory is mine! This is so good. You want to see all the rocks that's in it? Here is the inside of my kit. Look at all of these rocks. At least I can get them out, you know? And the fiberglass has held up really freaking well. I am very happy. Just gonna dump these out. Okay, I've been working on this on and off. It is 9:30, but you know what? The fender is off. It was a process, but a win is a win. A win is a win. Now I have to do the other side too. I'm honestly pretty stoked. It's pretty rewarding, I'm not gonna lie. It's the little things, you know? Okay, so the bolts on this side for the side skirt were a lot tighter. I don't know if like when the kit was originally put on, if some of the bolts were hand tightened or not. It felt tighter than hand tightening. I don't really know. But the nut was really tight on the other end, so I had to use this tiny little wrench. I had to just make it work, you know? This side is especially tough because one, the space. Two, when I was a kid, I broke all my fingers at once in a car door. Long story short, I don't have a lot of like mobility very well in this hand. Yay! Like I can't even flip someone off correctly using this hand. It's embarrassing. So this is a little tough, but I'm determined. Oh my God. Jesus. Victory. Okay, I have the right side off now. Okay, both sides are officially off. Yay! It was in the sun, it's a little warm. Ugh. Also, I cannot stress enough how important it is to keep your bolts organized. And I know it's like unnecessary, but I do it. I like to label tools sometimes. I'll just use like masking tape and I'll write on it. Like now I'll forever know what tools can help with this car. And with all the baggies I have labeled, like right there, I know where everything goes. Okay, so now that all of that is done, I have to remove my taillights so that I can access the bolts to take off my back bumper. So yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have to find a way to prop my trunk up because my wing is too heavy, so. Success. I'm gonna vacuum this real fast while I'm at it. Okay, so the way I access my taillights is I have to take out some of the interior trim in order to access the bolts. I'm like out of breath, oh my God. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. Okay, I got 2 of the bolts out that I needed to. There's just like 1 or 2 more that I'm struggling with. It's like the one right up there I'm struggling with. I'm like shaking so bad, oh my God. Yay. Okay, I apologize because I'm a little shaky for some reason, but this taillight is out. Now I need to charge my phone because it's going to die. I'm gonna do the other side and then we'll check back in. And by we, I mean it's still just me by myself. Okay, my phone's at 50% now charged and that's good enough for me. So let's start on the back bumper. Okay, black bolt goes here. Okay, so I took this off and this off. Now I gotta do the other side. I don't feel any other bolts on the inside, but I also don't remember any bolts on the inside. I don't remember anything really from a year ago. I just remember this back bumper was a pain, and I remember it like creaking and cracking. Not actually cracking, but it felt like and like sounded like it was going to when we put it on. It's just a really tight fit, so I pulled and got this side off. And it sounded like I broke the kit, but I did not. Nothing is broken, we are good. Okay, now I just gotta unclip this stuff and the bumper should be able to come off. I'm gonna show you guys what the problem was. So these are my OEM strut bars for my OEM wing. Should have taken them out. Don't know why we didn't. But this started to push through right here, which really sucks. I don't know how to replace fiberglass. I do want to eventually learn, but today is not that day. So I need to take these off. I don't know how to get these types of bolts out, but I have a bunch of rocks. Here's a tiny one, but so there's that. How do I get you guys out of here? I don't want to take apart my interior trim unless I have to, which I might have to. I don't wanna. I think I just ate my weight in pasta, and also I changed shirts, so I was getting a little toasty. But I'm working on getting the wing struts out, and then I also had to plug in Liam's car because it's throwing a code, so I have to take it to the shop because we're not dealing with that. So. What do you mean? I got this plate off. How do I get this off? Oh, what the heck? Okay, hopefully I didn't just break those connectors, but my trunk just slammed shut and I got out of the way, thank God. But my bumper's now sitting over here. I moved it, so I'm struggling. I don't really know what to do. I might have to take this entire piece off in order to access this stuff. I'm honestly at a loss, so. Well, I think I have to stop because since my trunk just slammed shut, I went to, open it up again and it won't open. And I was like, oh, okay, the battery's dead. But, maybe I'll try from the inside. Tried from the inside, would not open. And currently, Liam's car is like using the charger that I usually use. And so, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to chill for a little bit. I wouldn't be upset about it if the fact that the tools that I need and I was using are inside my trunk. Lucky me! It's like a week later. Oopsies! New tats, new yats, got my collarbones done. Yeah, anyways, so I haven't touched the car, which means the clip you last saw where it's in the garage at night is where the car's been for the last week. And I was about to start working on the car again, but it looks like it's gonna rain and I need to have my garage open to have light. And also Liam was like, hey, I need this in the nicest way possible. Are you using the squeegee again to prop up the car? And I was like, no. And he was like, don't do that. That makes me nervous because I almost got beheaded. So I'm gonna pause again. So hopefully the next time you see me talking to you, it's me working on the car. Okay. I called in reinforcements because I am not an engineer and I really didn't want to mess anything up. Take it away, Liam.
Okay. So all you need to do is remove this little carpet piece from like right behind the motor itself. Once you do that, there is a little plug down in here. If you lift up the carpet just a little bit, you can unplug it and then it won't turn on again. When you unplug it, you have to make sure you are fully unplugging it. Even just pulling it apart a little bit, there's still gonna be enough voltage or enough current to still operate the motor. It has to be fully disconnected. Fully disconnected. Also, another thing, make sure that you lower these back down so that they aren't sticking up when you unplug it, because then it's just going to be sticking up still. So.
Success! Success!
All that just to unplug something that should have been unplugged in the first place.
Okay, so now that that's solved, I need to start putting my trunk back together, and then we're gonna start with all the other pieces of the kit, putting it all the way back to square one, basically. But in a good way this time, in a good way. I hate working on plastic parts. Like, this stuff drives me insane, and I always end up snapping something. I'm trying to be super careful, but I'm getting frustrated. I got it back in. I heard some cracking and I was like, oh no, but I did it. And this is just like super scraped up, but no one's gonna see that, so it's fine. Yeah, so that's where it fell over on my driveway. That really freaking sucks. And then we have this right here from when my OEM poles for my OEM wing was coming up. So I'll have to fix this fiberglass eventually. I just don't have the tools to do it right now. So we're just gonna, you know, try to make it look less bad. I'm gonna start putting the car back together.
Woo! Woohoo! What are those?
Those pieces go where my taillights are after,
gotcha.
Like on the inside.
Cool.
Okay, I changed. This is why I wear like gym clothes when I work on cars. It's just easier. And usually I have my hair up, but I already have these things and I don't want to look stupid. My taillight travel is fixed. It was just because I was hand tightening and I just needed to actually get like an 8mm and fully tighten it up. So this is good now. Time to do the other side. I just remembered I didn't connect my lights. Oh no. So Liam and I test the connection for the bumper, like the license plate lights. Does that make sense? And then my tail lights, I also put those back in. So bumper's on, all the electronics are working, and taillights are in, and they're working. Which means that all I have to do is put on the rear fenders and then tighten up the, like put the screws back in for my side skirts. And then I can charge the car and we should be able to drive it. So excited! Okay, I just have some bolts in there to hold it up. But if you remember before in earlier this video, I need to get the bolts, these two bolts in from the side skirt into the fender. So yay, that's gonna be freaking terrible. I had Liam come help me do the side skirt bolts so he could hold the fender because I was like, I don't wanna do this alone. And if I can have help, why not use that? I'm working on being less stubborn. Asking for help is a good skill for stubborn people. But yeah, I'm just reattaching my left fender right now. Then I'll add the bolts to the side skirts. I'm just hand tightening it right now to make sure everything lines up before I fully tighten. I think we're Gucci, so I'm just gonna tighten all these down real fast and then we'll move on to the next side. I remember that these were just Klinkos in there. Now there's actual bolts with this whole kit. And I'm finishing it around the same time that I was at Sland Enough Destin last year. That's kind of crazy. And I took home Best Euro. Wow, it actually looks normal again. Look at this. It looks so good. It's back, yay! 1%. Well, guys, car's on the charger, other car's on the charger. Both cars are put together right now, and the Audi is outside also put together. It is a good day finally. we needed this. I will update when it is drivable. Okay, so far no issues. Oh my god! is that a bolt? Oh my God. But I think we're good.